All right, people. Wow, having a few little minor glitches here. We had some people come into the showroom today, and we are just trying to get everything set up here for the bioscan. And what I want to do is I want to get it so that it is nice and tight up close here on the TV screen. Um, and so since we accidentally ended the last one right there. So give me just a sec. I'm going to get everything prepped and ready to go. And we'll be right here with you shortly on the bioscanner. All right, so this is the bioscan technology. I think the best thing to do is to kind of bring it as close to the actual piece of equipment itself. And let's turn the TV set. Actually, let's turn it. There we go. So basically, the bioscan system can go through and evaluate any and all parts of the body. And we've got it right now on the head. And basically, what it does is it gives you a 1 to 6 ranking. So black right there is going to be sixes. You could see the nasal area. There's a lot of issues going on right there. Threes up here, twos, and you can see different parts. And then what it does is it evaluates your actual your brain or your scan with the database with the AI. So it kind of shows you how you rank compared to where other people rank. And what we'll do is we'll go through and we'll go ahead and perform the scan and kind of show you, the whole thing in process. Now, the thing that's really amazing about it is that it also does the corrective frequencies. So once it's done actually doing the scan itself, it'll run corrective frequencies. So we're going to go ahead and kind of go through that a little bit here and give you an idea of how that works. And we'll go through also and look at some other parts. This is another cross reference here of the another part of the brain, another part of the head. And you can see once again that we're getting really good in-depth information on the parts of the brain and how they're scoring. So what we're able to do is we're able to not only take a look at how everything looks, but we're also able to go through and run corrective frequencies. And those corrective frequencies then, which up here is referred to as a meta correction, that'll run the frequency sets that then once we're done, can show us exactly how much improvement we've had from the scan once the scan has been completed. So I'll go through here and just show you some more cross sections because when this thing is done, it's going to basically it's going to look at every single part of the body. So there won't be anything at this point that we don't know. And you can see when you're doing cross sections, like right here, um, you've got certain parts that are threes, certain parts that are twos. It's giving you a cross reference, a cross section of everything. So you're able to see all the different parts of it.
We are back.
And we are back.
We are live.
And
Oh, that's a good setup you got there.
yeah, that's not bad. So, there's just so many parts. Now, what we can do is once we're done, we can go in and you can see here, we've got a full um, we basically have a full drop down of every single part of the body. And so you can see here like trachea and bronchi. That is, I'm going to go on that because that's in red. And we're going to take a look at the lungs. And now we can see all the different parts of the lungs and how they look. And the lungs here actually look pretty good, all twos and threes. We can see everything in there. And then we also have, once again, the AI showing us that this is actually very, very good. So it actually looks really good. And let's get into pulmonary tissue, which also here looks really good. And I want to get back out of that. So we could run corrective frequencies for that, but let's go to, got stuck in here. So we're running a scan right now, and these are some areas of interest here that we'll click on. And for the most part, this person is fairly healthy. You can see there's some issues, but most of the body is twos. There's some threes. The head section, though, where the areas where the bronchial, once again, we're going to go ahead and open that up. So this is going into, now we have picked up that there's immune deficiency virus here. So let's take a look at that. And we've had people here that were trained. Riley's working on getting trained on this right now. And it takes a little bit of getting used to work on it. I haven't used it as much as I should, mainly because I just have so many other things that are going on. But we're just taking a look here at some of the various. Now, this is the deficiency virus that we're picking up that was in the body, in the pulmonary tissue. And we can run, like I said, we can run corrective frequency sets that'll help go after that. And then we also have the ability here to run the meta correction. And so the meta correction is going to go through and start running corrective frequencies for that very specific thing. So now we're running the meta correction and it's going through. That was very quick, very simple, very easy. Go back to all. So what it's doing is it's sending sound impulses in through the headsets, and those sound impulses are going through and running the corrective frequencies on all the different parts of the body. And then once it's done, it's going to, you can go through and get an evaluation and see what the improvements were, but actually have real tangible information on exactly how that works and what that does. So we're going to go ahead, we'll go through body of a man. We're going to do a 3D scan. And now what we're going to do here is check off these. Let's run the meta correction if we got the scan done. So once again, we're going through and running meta corrections. Now, this technology, if once we know what's going on with somebody, we have the ability then to go in and run very specific frequency sets for exactly what it is that they're doing. And just because today there was a bunch of people that came through here, and we really haven't been able to get everything set up. We're going to actually have live people on the live. So I think what we'll do is we're just going to go ahead and reschedule this and do another one where we actually have people that we can run it through because of the schedule and being the day after New Year's. It's a little bit tough to do it today, but with that being said, this is a really cutting edge piece of technology. It's actually very simple. You've got the whole thing just runs off of these headphones, which you put on, and then it comes with the laptop. And then what we do is we push the signal from the laptop up to the flat screen so you can see it in um, much bigger view. And then people can come in. And then once we've got the breakdown of what's going on with them after getting the scan done, then we're able to go through and run those corrective frequencies. So I'm sorry it's so short today. We're going to be back on with the bioscan. We'll have more people on the call that'll run through this with us.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be awesome. So thanks for watching, and we will catch up with you again here on the next podcast.